Take two to this commentary. Welcome back to Salty Texas, the best woodworking channel on YouTube. Just kidding. I am the most inept woodworker probably on YouTube, with an enormous amount of scrap wood that I cannot possibly get rid of, and that's what you're seeing here. Scrap that I've had left over since last winter. So we're trying to do something to get rid of it. So I thought it'd be a good idea to take some of those cubes that I've had left over in a pile, put them in a cup, and pour some total boat of resin all over it and try to make something cool. So what we got here is some leftover scrap, and we're just pouring some purple resin in it. And it's just a purple mess, and as you saw by the thumbnail, that's exactly what was going on there. So there I was trying to, put some more wood on it so I can attach the faceplate to it. You didn't see that part, but we did get an awesome casting with it, as you can see here. It looks really cool, it looks really smooth, and I'm super excited because I have figured out this resin finally. The key to it, and thank you for all your comments out there, let it rest for 3 to 4 days and you won't have any catastrophic failures. So over here, putting on the faceplate as we usually do. I love this faceplate. I didn't use this faceplate for like the first year that I had my lathe, and then I finally figured out, hey guy, take your faceplate and attach it and you won't have any problems. And look, already right off the bat, look at all these cool shavings that we're getting off. Totally, completely comfortable using this resin. Finally started to figure this out. Obviously, as you've seen by some other videos that I've done earlier in the channel, catastrophic failure with the resin due to, I am assuming, not letting it rest appropriately. So I still had a death grip on these chisels, by the way. Like, I'm using the just my regular chisels instead of my carbide tools for this particular portion of it, and then I get it out with a skew, and I'm just death grip, because at any moment I'm just waiting for the shards of resin to come off. But luckily did not experience that during this project. And here we are back to using the round carbide tool, and you can see all the cool good material that we're getting off of this. And at this point I'm super excited because I'm like, okay, just survive rounding it out, and typically everything relatively goes smooth from there, as I keep on checking to see how smooth that actually is. And there was one point, and you'll be able to see it here in just a second, I had one spot that wasn't able to actually get embedded with resin. So now I'm trying to take off as much material as possible, trying to get this nice round shape. And you can see the shavings right there, and I'm doing relatively well. I kind of like this angle, by the way. This is a little something different. I'm trying to make these videos as entertaining as possible. So yeah, really like this angle. You can see all the good shavings that are just all over the workbench there. So you knew I was doing something right, in theory. So once I get everything rounded out and got the shape that I wanted, then we're just taking this scrap waste wood that's attached to it, and we're just basically just getting that down. And this is really cool right here. I love taking my carbide square and like just getting that cool like kind of look to it. Really, really cool with that. And then my dumbass over here is trying to take the tannin off, or not a tannin, the scrap, and did not have success. As you can see the smoke, so I just had to take the handsaw and cut that off. So here we are, just now the fun part, the gouging part. Did get a little bit of chatter with the gouging portion of this project, but overall this part went relatively well. I didn't have any real big issues with it. And I am realizing that I say things like well a lot when I'm doing these commentaries. And I like doing these commentaries, by the way. I watch a lot of other woodworkers on YouTube, and it seems like everybody just does music over their projects. And I did that for like the first couple of videos that I ever did, but I think we need to put some more personality into woodworking. I don't know, that's just my opinion. My voice is annoying, I don't know, people could hate it for all I know. But I'm going to keep doing it because I like doing my commentary on all my builds. So anyway, got it gouged out. Now we're just taking real easy strokes, trying to get this done. And boom, another cool looking angle. Yeah, look at me. And yeah, I definitely need to tighten my mask up, because I've had this thing for over 2 years and haven't been able to replace it due to recent events. So here we are, just getting, doing those nice slight little strokes. Got everything down really good. So once I got it gouged out, we went from 220 grit all the way up to 1500. And then boom, hit it with a micro mesh, which I absolutely love. You do a lot of the work. A lot of the fine work comes from the 220, and then once you get into the micro mesh, that's when you really start to have, you know, that smooth, glassy look to it. And you'll see here in a little bit, we didn't get the exact smoothness that we wanted on this particular project. There were some bubbles, and you'll be able to see that here in a little bit. But overall, really happy with the project, and I know it, I say it with every damn project. I am happy with the project, but I'm happy if it doesn't fly off the damn lathe, so of course I'm happy about it. And here's the final project. You can see the bubbles, but the wood looks really cool. You can see like where we you know, just gouged out the sides there, and you can see some scratches in it. Not absolutely perfect or crystal clear, but when you zoom out there, it looks really good. So hope you like the project. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next project. Okay, so project's done. Not too bad with what we got here. Obviously, not too bad. You got that nice purple look with that thick purple bottom, and then you got that nice cool translucent purple color. So really happy the way this turned out. I think I have figured out this resin, and I think it all comes down to letting it rest for 3 to 4 days. I didn't have nearly as much chipping. There was a little bit. Got real scared. Had a death grip on the chisel, and especially the skew. And I had to abandon that. I was like, okay, we're just going to use the round tip of the carbide tool. Sorry, choking on spit. But overall, really happy the way this turned out. It looks really cool. You can see some visible scratches in there a little bit. And that just comes down to technique, but I mean, overall, it looks better. If you go back to some of my other videos, I've done similar bowls like this earlier in the channel. Didn't come out nearly as cool as this because pressure pot, better resin, just better product. But overall, real happy with it. Hope you like the project. Don't forget the subscribe button is right there somewhere. And leave a comment and all that good stuff. So I'll see you guys in the next project. Hope you liked it. I really enjoyed building it. All right, see ya.